Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Stuti and today we are going to learn Pilates principles. So first let's start with breathing. Now what is breathing? Breathing is all about focusing on take a deep inhalation through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. That's the pursed lip breathing we are going to focus in Pilates. So in Pilates, I want you to imagine there is a flame in front of you. So when you take a deep breath in through your nose and as you breathe out, your flame should move, but it should not blow it off completely. So the movement is all about breathing out, but with a lot of control. Let's do 2 more times. One last. And relax. Now when you're doing this breath, the whole focus is 3D dimensional breathing. So I want you to focus that you are breathing into your lateral sides of your lungs and the posterior area of your lung. It should not be just the shallow abdominal breathing. So I'm going to do this sideways so that you just have an idea a little bit. So I want you to feel this, take a deep breath in. When you breathe in, it should inflate as a balloon, okay? And as you breathe out, it should go back in. So the idea is that it's a balloon which is inflating and deflating. Now this breathing exercise, how it's going to help you in each and every movement is first, it's going to engage your core muscles. It's going to engage your deepest core muscle, which is your transversus abdominis, which we really need to work on every single day. So it's going to help you to connect. Secondly, it's going to release if there is any stress built up in your body. It's very good to relax overall mind and body. Now, while we are doing this, while we are trying to engage our core muscles, I want you to understand that what you should be feeling or what exactly you should be doing when you want to activate this region. So just imagine you're wearing a newly washed jeans or a newly bought jeans. So when you are going to try to put on the zipper, there is going to be slight pull through your tummy so that you can put it on very easily. That feeling, that slight contraction is what we want to focus on when we are doing all the movements. It's basically keeping your core active throughout. One more example I want to give you guys is wearing a belt. When you're wearing a belt and if there are 6 holes, if I tell you to put it on the 6th hole, it's too much of contraction. You won't be able to breathe. But if I tell you to put it on 3rd, it's going to be very comfortable and at the same time you're going to be able to feel a slight contraction. And that's what it is about core engagement. So I hope this is clear to you all. Now for the next, we are going to lie down on your back. We are going to focus on the spine placement. So first of all, let's lie down. Now once you are here, I want you to put your hands on your hip bones, okay? Now create a space at your lower back, a slight space, and then you want to flatten that space out. So just do it with me 4 to 5 counts. So it's a very small space what you're creating. My whole hand shouldn't be passing. Hardly my finger can pass, something like that. So flatten that space and now create that. Flatten it and create it. Try not to move your feet at all. And let's now use the breath what we just learned. So take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out. Breathe in one last and breathe out. So now guys, when we are creating a small curve, that's the natural curvature. So that's our neutral spine. But when we are trying to flatten that space, that's known as an imprint. So imprint is all about keeping your core engaged throughout and flattening that space. And neutral is just creating a small curvature in your lower back, but still connected with your core. So you don't want that core to loosen up. So let's try one last time. Flatten that space and create that curve. One last, flatten it and breathe in. Now for the next movement, what we're going to do is, I want you to focus on your rib cage, your ribs and your core connection. So for that, I want you to just relax your body completely. Now just bring your hands up to the ceiling and down. Now we are going to go all the way back. So while we are going back, can you see this ribs should never pop out like this. It should stay down. So the idea is that your ribs are still connected with your core, and at the same time the natural curve is still there, and you're moving your hands. So focus is not letting the ribs pop out, and bring it back. So this is all about how you can connect your rib cage with your core. Now for the next movement, what we're going to do is, it's all about shoulders and scapula. So firstly, I want you to hold your hands to the ceiling. Now right now my shoulder is rested down. Okay, my core is engaged, my lower back is having that natural curve. Now let's lift the hands to the ceiling and place it back down. So can you see there is a slight lift into the shoulders and then bringing back on the mat. So I'm trying to reach up to the ceiling and back. So it's all about how good you can keep your shoulder blades open. So you shouldn't let it slouch. It's all about creating more openness in your upper back, in your upper mid back. So let's try one last. And relax. For the next movement, it's about your head and neck alignment. For that, I want you to imagine whenever anyone tells you to flex up, to do a crunch, major of the time what we do is this. So can you see my neck is really going out of its place. It's really stressing my neck muscles. The head nod is what we are going to learn today. So I want you to look at the ceiling and I want you to just do a small chin tuck, which is I'm just following my gaze down to my knees. Let's try again. So once you do that, I want you to connect with your core and lift from your shoulder blades looking at the knees and bring it back. So it's basically creating your head and neck alignment along with your spine. You don't want your head and neck to move alone. You want to keep it aligned with your spine. So let's try one more. So you create a head nod. You drop your gaze at your knees, lift from the shoulders and bring it all the way back. One more time. Drop the gaze to the knees, lift and bring it back. So guys, these were the Pilates principles, what you want to make sure that you're using in each and every movement. What's the importance is, first, you're going to make sure that your core is always engaged. Secondly, you will be very good when it comes to your posture. Third, your breathing always creates more relaxation in your body and releases all the unwanted tension. Fourth, it's going to create a foundation for all your intermediate and advanced movements. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and you can press on the bell icon to get more notifications for my upcoming videos. Thank you.